They say there are places on earth where the line between the seen and the unseen appears. Morula Sand Dam is one of them, hidden deep within these waters. Locals believe a legion of mermaids lives beneath the surface. No stories, no myth, but something far older. Many have come here out of curiosity. Some left with questions, and others never spoke about what they experienced again. What if I told you this water is not ordinary? What if beneath Morula Sand Dam lives a kingdom not meant for human eyes? They say Mermaid rules this place. They choose who comes close and who must stay away. Listen to the living libraries.
Today to Morula Sun River. To qualify a brief history about it. Morula Sun, he started Solo Kesna Utlile, and he started to build modest land. Nasa Kopa, the owner of this place, was his casino. What he did was he consulted, because never builder every day never mobile building lebotanelio. So they had to stop. They consulted the elders, some plaking and he was informed before I did anything. He did that. I built a very beautiful casino, hotels, people got employed, a very healthy place. And to a point where his rituals on the first and then I did to the place, and 12 midnight, the 31st, no poetry, the cricket and everything, and then around 2-3 o'clock, the Nakaneditwan, Liena, by Batlisa di Como, the Queni, the sacrifices to the river. And the business was booming. People will travel all over to come to Morula Casino. Until the new owners who came, and maybe he didn't reveal Sipirisa High. And then now we started having problems. This place where people now come for their own things, but they are not giving back. Hence, renale so much dryness. Hence, the place is not working. Hence, our life around the community is stagnant. Because before then, Nazamaya around, whenever Ali happy relebana, never was about wafita, sometimes in Afita in peace, hello who peaceful. And he peaceful, Nasinya, and Hasenya, community leaders, Nabazamaya, but collected the coin from each and every house and by Regadiko Mozeho, by Lisa. So we were a place along her clocometry. Sidimo Samo Morula San.
One of the reasons near Hori Odi stadium is Keleverega because of one time Odi now the luck is actually pirated. That was the last stadium Musa Odi Sivereka at the Ababuta or Landraseta Banabaka Barubet. But all a Pili Badal, I will be too happy Ababuto Hori Landraseta Banabaka Barubet. Labi 3 hours bamonate metro fedile mohare batho phatlaletse ilika sefako ile bona go nyiwa gore ile tibang ho sa bona hale. That's why by stadium se sele sibereka.
Morula Sand, the legendary royal mermaid, to some she's merciful, to others she takes whenever and wherever she chooses. There have been rumors of her appearing in noisy places, warning people to be silent. Some say she once appeared at a casino telling people to lower the volumes of their music. Hi, I'm Father, traveling across South Africa and Africa as a whole, unveiling hidden gems with my drones, telling stories of African forests, mountains and waterfalls as a way of reconnecting the African child back to her roots. My intention is not to instill fear, but to educate and create awareness. After a series of requests to visit Morula's son, I went in without fully knowing what I was getting myself into. Little did I know that it was the mermaid herself inviting me. When I accepted her invitation, she told me she would review herself in my videos in different forms, both physically and spiritually. She said, just as others have testified of seeing her, I too would encounter her. I asked, why me? She said she saw that my heart and intentions were genuine. That is why I was chosen. I asked about my protection, both physically and from those who might oppose these stories. She assured me she would handle it. She told me that in the past, some Europeans attempted to document her, but she chased them away. She chooses who tells her story. If I had not been welcome, she said, rain or equipment would have been damaged. The first sign, she turned the water into what appeared as blood.
Look.
Visibly only on the DJI A3L screen during a live stream.
Is it red? Is it red?
Other drones refused to function, yet in recorded footage, there was no blood.
Guys, look at that. Look at that. Guys, share this like. Share it. Share this likes. Share. The water is red. Red. No filter. No editing. No one edited anything.
She appeared as a man, his face covered, throwing a stone at my drone, as if to make a visual statement to doubters. The same man later approached us, recording with his own phone, aggressively and confrontational. He said, how dare you record me without my permission? Who sent you? You will hear from my lawyers. My team wanted to restrain him, but I stopped them. I remained calm. I knew I had encountered the owner. He had a light complexion, his face covered the entire time. After warning us, he disappeared. We never saw him again. Later at that night, she appeared and said, that was me, showing myself as I promised. Now you must return with a sheep, fruits, and coins. She also instructed me on who should receive the sheep. And then came her warnings to false prophets and sangomas who come there for harmful rituals, exchanging people's lives and destiny. She says their time is up. To criminals terrorizing community, hijackers and others, their time is up. The water serpent is not happy. The Shibambo River is polluted with sewage. She says the municipality must fix it or people will keep disappearing. she would deal with those responsible if they ignore this warning. I returned to honor her demands, even though she revealed there were plans to rob us. She assured me of protection. I gave the offerings and I asked her to provide jobs for unemployed youth who had sent in prayer requests. I also pleaded with her to stop damaging homes with heavy rains when angered. Third, she appeared as a duck, suddenly and without warning. Fourth, she's often present with birds gathering. Where there are birds, there you will see her. Fifth, she reveals shapes and shadows on the water. She does not appear in full form during daylight, as she avoids lights. Sixth, the dam is shaped like an elephant. And what is the elephant's favorite fruit? Morula. Seventh, she appeared as a fisherman, showing authority over who may fish in those waters. There was a man named Mabuzo who was warned not to fish there. He ignored the warnings. The next day he went missing. When he was found, he had no eyes, no brain, no leg, yet there are no crocodiles in Morula Sand. This is what is said to have happened. This is what they did to him. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Mujile. Obone.